Hey, I'm Tyler, and this is Oregano, a blogging app that I made using Glitch to help you get started with blogging with as few features as possible, as little fuss as possible, really just designed to let you write and then publish it for you. So this is a video about getting started, and what I'm going to do today is we're going to make a blog together in just a few minutes so I can show you exactly how easy it is. If you're looking at the Oregano site, you can make your own by going to Getting Started, where you can hit the Click to Remix button. Now you will need a Glitch account because this is a Glitch app. Glitch is free to use. They have 1,000 project hours per month, which for me personally has been plenty. I've been running my personal site on that free account for about 6 months now. But if you do want to upgrade and get unlimited project hours, I believe it's about $9 a month right now, which actually is really good for hosting. So we'll go ahead and hit Remix. And what that's going to do is it's basically copying and pasting all of the code that I've written and making a new project that's just for you. So this is your code now. You can do whatever you want with it. By default, while this is loading here, it's going to give you a new project name, and that's actually going to be the project URL as well. You can change this if you want. I don't really know what this blog is going to be about, so we'll leave it, but we can change the description as well. So we can say this is a blog about resilient worried tracks. I don't really know what that means, but we'll run with it. And out of the box, you're going to notice it looks exactly like the page we were just on. Here's your code in the middle, and here's that preview on the right. But like I said, you can edit all of it. So what I recommend doing first is going to oregano.js. This is where all the magic happens. This is where posts become a blog, pages become pages, etc., etc. And you can adjust the site settings to personalize your page. So we won't see it refresh at first here, but I'll just go ahead and change this to the Resilient Worried track. This is the title of our site, so where Oregano shows up now. The description, right now we'll just say this is a new blog. And the URL. The URL is super important. This is actually going to let your site work, so you're just going to replace this with your URL. For now, I'll put in resilient worried track.glitch.me. That's the default URL for this site. Glitch also lets you connect your own custom domain, so if you wanted this to be, yoursite.com, you could totally do that. Image is the image that appears like when you post a image to social or a post to social or in search results. For now, we'll leave that as is. That's just the Oregano logo. Favicon is the little icon that appears in your browser, so like the two fishes there for Glitch. We'll leave that too. Header is going to be your header navigation here. For now, let's see. I don't have an about page yet, so I'm going to remove all of these default pages and just put in the search page, which is /search. Footer is the same thing, but at the bottom. Let's see, there we've got all of our posts, our built-in RSS, which is just a different format of all of our posts, a link to our Twitter account, and another search button. I'm just going to get rid of those last two and leave it as is. And then pagination is how many posts will appear on the homepage at one time. I'm going to leave this as is for now because we only have one post, so anything I set really isn't going to make a difference. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit refresh, and we should see those changes kick in here in a second. Yeah, there we go. So, resilient worried track, home and search, all posts in RSS, and this stuff in the middle stayed the same. So, to change that, we're going to go to pages, where all of our pages that exist kind of outside the normal blog live. Let's go ahead and we'll just delete all these default ones. Sorry, bye. Because those are part of the default Oregano project. Delete. And index.md is what we're going to want to edit. That's a markdown file that determines what's on this page. So I'm going to say, hi, this is my new blog. Hit refresh. And there it is, right there. You can adjust that to be whatever you want. You could have images, you could have videos, you could put HTML in here if you want. What's happening is we're using Showdown to convert the markdown into HTML, and then Pug, which are these files here in views, to turn that HTML into whatever page you need. So the last thing we'll do to get our site fully personalized is we're going to go to style.css, and we're going to change what the site looks like a little bit. All of the main variables, so things like your font, the colors, they're all right here at the top, so it's really easy to edit. I'm just going to change the colors for right now because I don't honestly feel like browsing through other fonts. I have flatUIcolors.com pulled up. I really love this site because I'm really bad at picking colors usually. And I think, let's see, resilient worried track. What does that say to me? I think I'm going to make this actually like I'm going to put this site in night mode, I think. I'm going to copy a dark gray, and I'm going to set that as the background color. We'll set the font color to white. And let's see, let's do yellow for our accent. Accent's going to be like a lot of the headers. Meta, let's make just a darker version of that. That's the like date and time that appears under your posts. And then our link colors, we'll make those blue. Link. And then a slightly different blue for when you hover over the link. Okay. You can also change how wide the site is. Let's make it just a little narrower so you can see what I'm talking about. So I'll hit refresh. And there we go. So now all of our colors have kicked in, and we can see kind of what that looks like in a post. Browse around, go to search. You can search for things. Pretty cool. Okay, so if you want to write a new post, you can do that just by popping a markdown file into the posts folder. We'll do that right now, right here in Glitch. You can click the 3 little dots, say add file to folder, and we're going to say firstpost.md is the file name. And then we just start writing markdown. You can put anything you want in the first line, but this will be considered the title of the post. So I tend to put the one little hashtag for an H1 header, and then whatever I want the title to be. So first post, hey, this is my first post on Oregano. Hit refresh, and it's right there. It's all published. This date is always going to be the last date you modified the post, so if you make a change, it'll come right back up to the top. And if you want, you can go to all posts to see all of them without pagination. And if you want RSS, you can go to RSS, and it doesn't look like it right now, but that is, I promise, a valid RSS feed. All right, so now here's the really cool thing. That's it, basically. You can connect your own custom domain if you want, but that's your blog. You're ready to go. You're ready to start writing. If you want to make another page, like an about page or something, put it in Pages. If you want to change like the layout of the site, you can go to these various pug files. I have all of this written out in the documentation on oregano-blog.glitch.me. But what I really want to show you is how the API works. So the reason I built Oregano is I really wanted to be able to write from wherever I was. And for me, usually that's on my phone. So to be able to do that, I built API into Oregano that lets me send a post request to the blog to just go ahead and publish. So to get that set up, you're going to want to go to this little key.env page that Glitch gives you. This is a super secret page. This is only visible to you. And this is where you're going to set the key for your blog. So this is like an API key or a password. So usually I would say don't share this with anybody, but we're friends. So I'm just going to say test dash key. And that is now going to be the password for this site to publish new posts. I already have some code written up. You can see this in the API page on Oregano-blog, but this is going to be a curl command that I'm writing from terminal, and it's a post command with a header. Content type is application/JSON. So we're writing it as like a JSON object. If you don't know what that means, that's okay. Really all you need to know is you need the squiggly brackets, you need to provide your key, which is test key like I just wrote, and you need to provide your markdown, which is the actual markdown you want to publish. So this is a post that's going to be called Check It Out, and this is just going to say, I published this post from terminal. The last thing I need to type in is the URL for my site, which is https resilientworriedtrack.glitch.me /write. Write is going to be the endpoint that we need to send this data to. So if I've spelled everything correctly, I can hit enter and we should see awesome. So this response is sort of a confirmation that, yeah, I went through and here's everything that we did with the post. And if we go back to our blog, we can hit refresh. And there it is. Check it out. Publish this post from terminal. You'll notice if you're looking at glitch, that markdown file won't appear here right away, but you can go to Tools, Terminal, and you can tell glitch to refresh. And you should see, if we go to Posts, there it is. Check it out. So automatically, Oregano is going to use that first line and turn it into your title and the file name. You could put anything in there. If we can't find text, we'll just use the current timestamp. You can make the title of your blog post an image, a video, whatever you like. And now, so if we do show in a new window, you can send this to your friends, and that's your blog. All right, that's it. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoy using Oregano. If you have any questions, you can hit me up on Twitter at Oregano_blog, and I'd love to hear from you. Bye.